Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you another video. This week it is a meal prep video. So if you're interested in seeing how I meal prep to stay healthy and lean and have a healthy, balanced lifestyle, then stay tuned to this video. But before we get started, I want you guys to go ahead and click the red subscribe button as well as the notification bell. That way you get notified every single time I post a new video. Now I'm going to be bringing to you guys new videos every single Wednesday that are going to be jam-packed with nutrition-based facts and weight loss tips so that way you can live a healthy, balanced lifestyle. So if that interests you, make sure that you click that button so that way you can stay connected. Speaking of staying connected, you guys, over on my Instagram page, I post inspiration, recipes, as well as weight loss tips and facts. So make sure that you head over to my Instagram and follow my page so that way you can see what I post every single day. Last week was part one of a mini series where I took you guys grocery shopping as well as showed you some of the staple items that I've been using in my diet to keep myself lean and to maintain a healthy, balanced lifestyle. This week, I'm bringing you part two, which is going to be my meal prep video that shows you how I'm combining these foods every single week and how I prepare for the week using what I purchased last. Hopefully you guys are going to see that it's so simple to meal prep that it only takes a little bit of time in preparation and planning, which hopefully you guys grabbed a couple of really good tips from last week's video. And that way you can set yourself up for success for the week as well as maintain or lose the weight that you've been wanting to lose. So let's head on into my kitchen.
The first thing I do is preheat the oven to 400 degrees and place a piece of parchment paper on a baking sheet. I'm going to add some diced sweet potatoes to one side of the baking sheet. And then I'm going to put another piece of parchment paper on the other side and add some Brussels sprouts that I've already prepped and washed, and they're ready to go. Now I'm going to make somewhat of a glaze with raw honey, coconut aminos, garlic powder, pepper, and salt. Now I'm going to pour the glaze all over my Brussels sprouts. Realistically, I would have liked to make it thicker by adding a thickening agent, but it still turned out really well. Now I'm going to place these in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes, making sure to flip and stir it halfway through. I love making things that are convenient, and using the rice cooker is my favorite thing to do because you can do this while you're doing other things. So I'm putting a cup of rice in the rice cooker along with double the amount of water, so 2 cups of water. I'm also going to season it with mushroom powder that I've gotten from Trader Joe's, which I love, as well as some pepper and a half of lime. Now it's time for me to prepare my chicken. So I've already washed it and laid it out on a piece of parchment paper on the counter. And I'm going to flatten it because, as you can see, these are some pretty big pieces of chicken breast. So I put a piece of saran wrap on top. And since I don't have a meat tenderizer or a rolling pin, I'm using this coconut oil container, which we all know coconut oil is magic. So you can use it for flattening your chicken, just so you know. I've already preheated my frying pan with about a teaspoon of coconut oil. Now I'm going to add some minced garlic for added flavor, and it smells so good in the house right now. I am going to now season my chicken breasts, so I'm going to flip them over and season it with some very basic seasoning: salt, pepper, garlic powder, and you'll see I'm going to add some paprika later. So I'm seasoning the back part first because I want the thick part of the chicken breast to be blackened. So once I flip that over, I'm also going to add some more seasoning: salt, pepper, garlic powder, but I'm also going to add paprika so it will give it that blackened taste and flavor that I like. I'm not going to do anything with that thicker chicken breast because I'm going to put that in a Ziploc baggie and put it in the freezer for another time. But now that my frying pan is ready, I'm going to put the chicken breast with the meaty part face down so I can get that blackened crisp on the one side. I'm going to let that simmer untouched for about 6 minutes. Now, as you can see, I'm going to put the rest of the chicken in Ziploc baggies and just put it in the freezer. Now it's time to check our progress. Our chicken and our rice is cooking. You'll know when it's time to flip the chicken because you're going to see that white part on the outside of the chicken start to come up. So now I'm going to flip it and I'm going to cook it for about 5 more minutes. And then I'm going to check how my Brussels sprouts and my sweet potatoes are doing. I was being a little lazy and didn't chop my sweet potato in even squares, which made it take a little longer to cook, so make sure you do that. Another tip I want to give you is that I always like to clean as I go, so when I use a utensil or a pot or a plate, I make sure that I wash it off and put it right into the dishwasher so meal prep is a breeze. And you also want to disinfect from having that chicken on the counter. You'll know the chicken is done when it has that little bounce back that chicken has. And I'm going to sit it over on the side on a cutting board for about 4 minutes without touching or cutting into it. That makes sure that the juices stay inside and it doesn't dry out. And all in good timing, everything is about done. So I'm going to take my veggies out of the oven, put my rice cooker on warm so that stays warm and ready for me. And then I'm going to cut my chicken in a portion that I'm ready to eat and plate it up. This is a new technique I've been using to prepare my chicken, and it turns out so juicy every time, but I almost don't trust it, so I always overcook it just a little bit. This time it turned out perfectly. And so now I'm ready to plate up my first option for the week. And now I'm going to prepare my second option by baking some tofu in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes with this new seasoning I just got from Trader Joe's. It's this vegan chickenless seasoning. It kind of tastes like chicken ramen, I'm not going to lie, but it's super good. Now I'm going to plate that up using the veggies that I've already prepared. I spiced it up a little bit by adding some flavor to my rice with slivered almonds, cinnamon, and salt.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a ton of fun making it. It also kind of inspired me to make more videos like this because it's been quite a while since I made a meal prep or what I eat in a day video. If you want to see more videos like that, then please make sure you comment below. That way I know that you want to see it. As a matter of fact, it inspired me so much that I got real creative in the kitchen last week and made this bomb plant-based meal prep for this week. It's been so good and I've been sharing it all over Instagram. If you want to see that meal prep for next week, then I want you to do one thing. Comment below, #plant-based meal prep, and I'll make sure to make it a little bit fancier and post it for next week. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.